And through that also, it's also important, and something that we tend to forget, and we hand this over always to the legal fraternity, and that is the advancement of learning the judicial system. We hardly get the movement to learn about how the judicial system works in order for us to be able to utilize the system. We always get the framework, what we want to achieve, decree we want to achieve, then we hand everything over to the lawyer, and when the lawyer comes, we go, yes, yes, without challenging the lawyer's approaches also and strategies in order for us to be able to own the process collectively. And I think for us as a country, that should be one area to invest in. And also within the judicial system, there are quite a number of spaces, or not just spaces, but forums or caucuses that we can utilize to influence policy and legal reform. And not just our law reform commissions. I think Malawi also mentioned that, yes, it is a good entry, but having to understand the whole judicial system so that the law reform commission can be influenced by all the other small legal groups that in the judicial system that have influence on reform. Then the other part is the strengthening of the Human Rights Defenders Program. This is where the safety and security comes in. This is where the whole elements of community involvement and owning of the policy and legal reform strategy needs to come in order for us to ensure when this campaign, or when we develop a campaign, or when we push forward with policy and legal reform, your own community understands and not just reads about it and then claim viva, but don't understand the nitty-gritty. But be able to tell people, to have a human rights defenders movement in order to advance that. And also another thing that we don't take cognizance. Southern Africans hardly use, governments hardly use human rights defenders language. They speak about human rights activists. And that also is the political language that either gets you into the door or gets you out of the door. But if we look at regional level, there is a whole document that talks about human rights defenders and the protection of human rights defenders. So how do you link your regional and international language to your national language, because you need to be able to do transitioning or transformation of systems in your country? And I think that is something that we need to invest in, I think broadly from all the other countries. I think the other countries mentioned about how they want to do it, but I think it's important